What up, y'all? Welcome back to another video.
We are going to be installing an MSD two-step on Bluedini 2.0 today. I found this two-step on Facebook Marketplace for a really good price while I was just shopping, and I decided to get it. I actually have two MSD two-steps. I got one in my car that I'll put up for sale later in this video. It's for 2016 Mustangs and up. I bought the wrong one. However, the seller was selling two of them, and I bought this one for the Coyote Mustang, which is my S197, for 200 bucks. It's going to allow you guys to have more consistent launches on the street or at the track, wherever you're going to be racing your car at. In the box, what comes with the two-step is about 3 to 4 things. Over here, first, we got our 8 connector harness for our coil packs. Then we're going to have the two-step box right here, control box, and then over here, we're going to have another harness, which is going to connect to the two-step box, and then connect to either your clutch, or you're going to connect it to a switch if you're an automatic, which would make more sense. However, my car is stick shift, so we're going to be connecting it to our clutch wires. This whole install is super easy. We're going to hop right into it. Guys, we're going to start on this left side here with the coil pack cover, and the coil pack cover is going to be the first thing to come off. It doesn't come off that easy, but it really does come off that easy. I already had it off. I'm going to take the coil pack cover off, and then we're going to reach our 4 coil packs on this side and the 4 coil packs on that side. I already disconnected one harness. We're going to disconnect the second one here. We're going to pop up the red tab. Bam, easy as that. And then there's going to be a little black tab right underneath the red tab. We're going to push it on the black tab and then just lift up. If you push down on the black tab and you hear another click, that's how you know it disengaged the connection, and you're going to be able to lift it up pretty easy. Y'all, these tabs on this side was not coming up, so I had some electrical lubricant spray that I just sprayed on the tabs and took a towel, and I was able to get the tabs up. If you're struggling with the tabs, spray something on there so then you don't break the tabs off. All 8 tabs disconnected from the coils. We're going to take our MSD harness right here, the coil harness. This connection right here is going to plug right into the coil pack, and this connection right here is going to plug into the coil pack that you the coil pack connector that you disconnected. It's really simple. Push it on over there, just like that. Trying to make it look as neat as possible under here, but we can dress it up a little bit more once we finish. MSD harness right here. We're gonna plug into the coil pack. The coil pack that we disconnected from the car, it's gonna connect it to this coil, the harness. It's gonna connect it to this. The harness to the 8 coil packs are all connected in, and then we're gonna have our excess wiring harness right here. I'm gonna mount my box right here on the back end of the strut tower, right there with the Velcro. I didn't screw it in. From the harness, we're gonna have our solid black stripe harness connector right here. We're gonna plug it in to the red wire. And then over here, blue and white harness right here. You're gonna connect it to the blue and white harness on the fuse box. So those colors are gonna go together. This excess wire, I'm gonna end up twisting, and I'm gonna fish it through the sound tube, this connector. We're gonna have our ground right here. This part, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna ground right here to the fender bolt. I've got the two-step box mounted right here. We got our harness half connected to the solid black stripe to the red stripe of the harness right there, as you guys can see. I still got one right here. We'll connect that one in a minute. We got the other blue and white stripe harness right here. I fished the harness through the firewall right there. Really simple, really easy. Just fish it on through, and it snags right through the other side. We got our ground right there connected up into our fender bolt. Now that we got everything connected and grounded, we're gonna turn the car on, and then we're gonna see if our two-step box lights up red. Not start the car, we're just gonna turn the car on. And if there's a red, it lights up red, that means it's on and working. And it does light up red right there, as you guys can see. Now, nextly, we're gonna connect this harness right here. Easy, connect that, and then we're gonna move on into the clutch. We're gonna take our other harness right here, guys, and we're gonna connect like so, click. All right, y'all, basically the hardest part for me was these tap splices. My MSD two-step kit did not come with any tap splices so that I could tap the wires inside the car, which we're gonna do next. I had to go to Home Depot, and I got this tap splice right here. Now, we're not gonna cut any wires at all. If you cutting wires, you're probably doing this install wrong. For a quick demo, with this tap splice right here. If we flip this around, we got the metal part right there. You're able to open this up. So I'm gonna open this up. One side, we're gonna throw in the blue and white striped wire is gonna go on one end, and I'll throw that in there right now. Literally fished it in right there. Take the other green and black wire and put it on the other side of the hole. And then when I put that in, I'm gonna squeeze down on both. And this clip, metal clip that's on the other side right here, that's gonna splice in. So you're gonna push down on that and splice it in. I mean, that's as simple as I'm gonna make it right now, because it's actually pretty hard to record in that tight area at the same time. So we got our clutch pedal right here. And if we follow this clutch pedal up, 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 right there, until you see this harness with the red clip. And then we have our green wire right there. Your green wire might not be showing too much, but if you pull that black piece down, you can pull it down. You can pull the black part down so you can expose that green wire. There's a green and black wire right there. Okay, so I pulled y'all up on my phone right here, and as you can see, we have the connector tap right there, and it's open. And as you can see, I got the green wire tapped in along with the blue and white strip wire.
Okay guys, I'm picking this video up another day because the first day I installed this, I hooked everything up. The two-step was not working, and I had a misfire code, and I heard my car was misfiring, so I knew something was wrong. So the next day, which is now, I had swapped these coil harness connections to the other side. So the connections that were on this side, I swapped them, put them over here. The ones that were over here, I swapped them and put them over there. If you guys do run into a misfire issue, basically you're gonna be it's gonna be in the wiring, because this install is really easy, and now I don't have any misfire codes. That was one problem there, and then I did get a video on my phone, which I showed you guys in here. That metal tab that's right there in the middle of the blue, I pushed it all the way down, so then it splices right through the wires. Now I'm sure I picked this part up in the video right now because yesterday when I installed everything, the two-step was not working. So I have to configure some things to make sure that this thing was tapped in all the way. I just had to make sure that clip was really tight in there. So now guys, we're gonna do a test run. We're just basically gonna fire this car up, and I'm gonna hop on the two-step, and it's working. So let's just test it. I have it set at 34, I believe. Yeah, 34. 3400. Okay, and it works just by, you know, obviously you guys know, but we're gonna push the clutch in all the way, and then we're gonna slam on the gas, and it's gonna bounce off. So clutch in, okay, and then slam on the gas. It's gonna rev up to 34. Should. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. Now I want to do a little launch. I'm not gonna do something too hard, because eventually guys, I am gonna have to basically upgrade my axles and get a drive shaft and other suspension parts that may break by launching this car a little bit too hard. But we're gonna do a little launch somewhere. We got my buddy right here that just pulled up. We're actually about to go to the auto show at the McCormick Plaza right now. I'm in Chicago. Guys, I'm gonna do a quick launch just to show you guys what is in action. We got my boy Craze out here. Say what's up. You in the TDurrGT vlogs.
Yeah.
Craze is a DJ that I film for sometimes over in the Chicago area and other areas. And where are we going today?
We're going to the auto show, man. Chicago Auto Show.
Chicago Auto Show. Craze invited me out to the auto show. I'll put a little snippet of clips in there for you guys as well, but hold the camera for me while I just basically do a little launch. Too hard to brake while we're in. Plus it's a little bit wet out here. It's slick because it just rained yesterday too, as you guys can see. But yeah, it's working. The two-step is in action. Okay.
two-step. For any of you guys that have a 2016 Mustang and up, this is a two-step brand new for you guys. If you want it, hit me up. I'm selling it for a really good price. Message me on Instagram at TDurrGT, or just comment down in the comment section and I'll get back to you guys. All right, y'all, I hope this install helped y'all out. Make sure y'all leave a like on the video if it did help you out, give you some tips. But stay tuned for the next video. I do have more installs coming for Bluedini 2.0. We're looking to race this bad boy a lot, pushing a lot more for this upcoming spring and summer. So stay tuned. We gone.